Hello, hello. This is Dr. RB and welcome. So today I'm excited to join you and talk a little bit about influencing skills, which is what my company is known for. That's why we're called Influence. And basically, we teach and select emerging leaders to really take it up a notch as they go up in leadership. And for our seasoned leaders, we really challenge them to take it up a notch and really sharpen the skills so that they can really deeply connect with those that they lead. So today I had the pleasure of working with Go Global, one of our world clients. And as we were going through the leadership training, we really talked about two types of influencing skills. One is reframing, and the other is paraphrasing. And I want to clarify a little bit what those two are, because surprisingly enough, many leaders they've heard, of course, of reframing or paraphrasing, but when it comes to actually defining the two terms, it becomes a little bit confusing. So I wanted to kind of go into that today because I feel like there could be a need out there for many emerging leaders and seasoned leaders to use these skills. These are great skills to use when influencing. And what is influencing? I get that a lot. Influencing is really when you bring someone closer to your point of view. Just closer. It doesn't mean that you go all the way. It means that just a little bit closer in your direction. If you've done that, you have influenced. So, reframing is really about how you change or shift the flow of a conversation. So, let me give you an example. If someone's telling you, "Oh, I've had a really rough week," what does that really say? It doesn't say much, does it? It's pretty broad, it's pretty open. It could mean many different things. Are they talking about a rough week at work? Are they talking about a rough week at home with their family? I mean, what does this really mean? And that's something to dive deeper and look at. So when you get something that big, a reframing technique could simply mean, what one thing did you have a challenge with this week? You see, I'm taking something that's so broad, so big, and making it down to a bite size, a little morsel. And when you do that, you can really then begin to shift the conversation. So that's like a redirecting the flow of a raging river. And then paraphrasing is different. So rephrasing is about changing the flow of a conversation. Paraphrasing is about how do you go deeper in the conversation. And you could do them both. You could have a conversation with someone and you could redirect and then go deeper, or you can go deeper and then redirect. It doesn't matter, but they're both essential tools when it comes to connecting deeply as well as influencing. So, one of the questions I got asked today is, paraphrasing, it sounds a lot like I'm summarizing, like I have to remember everything I was told and then tell it again to that person. And it's not. Paraphrasing is really about how can you take a couple of points that was said to you and then go deeper. So paraphrasing could be something that sounds like, it sounds to me, or I'm hearing what you're saying. Obviously, you feel strongly about these 2 points. Sometimes it's the form of a question, or sometimes it's the form of a statement. But either way, the purpose of paraphrasing is to connect, is to go deeper. If you don't want to go deeper, you don't paraphrase. And then reframing is about shifting the conversation, getting it to flow in a different direction. And this works really, really well, especially if things are challenging or things get heated. So if you're having a heated conversation, after you're listening to that person just express, you could use a reframing technique and that'll help shift the conversation. It could shift it in a place where it'll give that other person some time and space to maybe not be so negative, or maybe to look at things from a different perspective. So it's very helpful in a conversation. And nowadays in our society, a lot of the times we are not seeing that. We're seeing things get heated and, almost to the point of explosion, but there's no reframing and there's no paraphrasing. If we were to stop and reframe more and paraphrase more, it's going to do a couple things. One, it's going to connect you with that person. Two, it's going to help you go deeper in the conversation with that person, which of course increases the connection. But it also does something else for you as you are using these skills. It's going to help you keep in check your inner belief, story, your perception going into the conversation. So, whatever you thought you knew, after paraphrasing, that could have changed a little bit depending on the person. Maybe you paraphrased and the person then clarified your position. So that's going to help you know more about what's really being discussed, not what you think is being discussed. So, again, it's a really great tool to use when you want to connect with someone and when you want to go deeper. And these are just two influencing skills that we train and really play with emerging and seasoned leaders at Influence. So if sounds like something that you could benefit from, please reach out to us and we'll be happy to have a conversation with you to see how we can help you connect, make an impact as a leader, as well as go deeper with those that you lead. So this is just a really quick live just to connect with all of you and share with you a couple things that came up for me here today with working with our clients. Until then, take care and enjoy the rest of your week. Make this an impactful, connected week where you get to really connect with people and take them on a journey and allow yourself to be taken along as well. Okay, that's it for now. This is Dr. RB with Influence and wishing you a wonderful rest of your day and a great week. Bye bye for now.